Hello and welcome, my friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for joining me today and welcome you to my Just You and Me meditative video series. In today's meditation, I'm going to guide you through a visualization. It's going to support you in remembering what's going to help you out the most right now. In our day-to-day lives, we miss messages that, of course, are hidden in plain sight. And we forget information. We get caught up in the demands and expectations of our everyday without realizing what we're missing or unconsciously forgetting. This meditation is going to help you connect in with the information that you need most right now. Before we get started, there are a few things I need you to do first. Like always, please find a relatively quiet place where you're less likely to be disturbed. I know this can be a real challenge, however, please do the best you can. Remember, this time is for you, and you don't need the demands of every day taking away from the opportunities that are going to present themselves throughout this meditation. Secondly, I would recommend that you have your spiritual binder and pen close at hand. Actually, I would suggest that you have it open in front of you, as we're going to be tapping into information that you're going to need. So throughout this meditation, you want to put down the notes and messages before you get caught up in that ego and forget, because that's the one thing our ego can help us do really well. Because our ego is so amazing at helping us forget what it is we need most. Having those tools close at hand will help you get that information, those ahas out, before our ego has a chance to step in. Thirdly, and most importantly, I want you to get comfortable. Make sure that you're wearing loose and relaxed clothing and that you're in a comfortable position with connection to the floor. This meditation works best when you're grounding yourself through your feet or your bottom. To start off, we're going to focus in on our breath. Breathing is the core to meditation and what's going to help you maintain your meditative state throughout the session. To start off, let's take 3 meditative breaths together. A breath comes in through your nose, pause, and then out through your mouth. Before taking another pause, and then that next inhale through your nose. Pause. Taking control of your breath helps you to slow your heart rate, calm that inner system, reduce some of those tensions throughout your day, clear out that body of some of those built up energies. You're taking control of the one thing you can control, you and your breath. Now, as you continue to take these meditative breaths, and as we start the meditative phase of this session, I want you to choose to either close your eyes or focus gently on the imagery in this video. This is a personal choice, and both methods are just as effective for this meditation. This meditation is for you, and you need to feel comfortable and safe so that you can fully connect in with the messages that are going to be shared with you. Continue to focus in on your breath. You are doing a fantastic job. I want to thank you for taking the time, slowing down, and spending this time with me. As you continue to take your meditative breaths, I want you to visualize in your mind's eye a beautiful, large library. All around you, you see rows upon rows, shelves upon shelves of books. These books come in every color, every size. The library has a reassuring smell of paper and ink. It is very quiet, very calm here. Remember to breathe, my friends. As you walk down the corridor, in awe of all these books, you see a small table with a comfortable little chair with it. You head over to that table and sit down on the chair. You notice that on the table there's a stack of books. You pick up the top book and open it up to a random page. What words do you see on this page? What symbols and pictures are there? How does this page, with all its information, make you feel? How does the information make you feel? Take a moment to write down the information, your feelings, your thoughts about the information that the book shared with you. Keep breathing, my friends. You close the little book and place it back on the table. And without thinking about it, you pick up the next book and flip it open to a random page. take a moment to look at the page you turn to. Again, what words do you see here? What pictures and symbols appear on the page? How does the information that's being shared with you make you feel? Take a few moments to write down this information, these feelings, these thoughts. Please do not worry if you don't know or understand this information. It's okay. Just write down the information in whatever format it's coming to you in, no matter how small or what you would think insignificant the information is. Remember to breathe, my friends. You go to place the second book down on the table, and you notice that the first book is now gone. You pick up the last book and open it to a random page. Again, take a moment to look at this page. What words, what pictures, what symbols does this page share with you? This time, you notice there's something more. This page is sharing something more with you. It is very subtle. However, as you look at the page, you can smell something. The scent is familiar. It triggers a memory. Take a moment to connect in with this memory and add the information of this memory down to your record. Then turn your energy and attention back to the book and the page. Take a moment to write down the information the page is sharing with you. Keep breathing, my friends. You place the final book on the table. Again, the second book is gone as well. You stand up, stretch, and start walking forward again. You notice that there's a bright light ahead of you, in between towers of books. Feels good to stand up. A lot of information has been shared with you. Take a moment to connect in with the information that's been shared with you. As you've been reflecting on the information that's been shared, and you're wandering down this hall, you notice that the light was brought on by a window. You go towards it. When you get to the window, you don't see a landscape like expected. Rather, you see an image reflected back at you. This image is important to you. This image supports you. What information does this image share with you? How does this image make you feel? Take a moment to write down all you can about this image. What it is, how it makes you feel. This library holds a great deal of information. It has helped you remember and reconnect with some much needed knowledge. Remember, you can come back to this library whenever you need to remember, to gain that knowledge, gain that aha to something important that's going to help you. Breathe, my friends. Now, I want you to visualize silver energetical cords coming through your feet and entering into the earth. See these cords descend through the different layers of the earth as they head towards the center. Once they get there, they wrap themselves around the core 3 times and head back up towards you. Once they reach you, these cords lovingly wrap themselves around you. They do not hurt you. Actually, they help to anchor you, connect you to the earth and to Gaia. You feel the stability and foundation of the earth supporting you, stabilizing you from this amazing journey. On your next inhale, I want you to reach your hands high above your head, stretching and releasing any heaviness, any built-up gunk. And then on your exhale, I want you to lower your arms back down and let it all out. Now don't worry, your guardian angel is right with you and will transmute that energy back to a high vibrational energy that will serve your greater good. That felt really good. Let's do it again. On your next inhale, twist and shift to get those kinks out and release some of that heaviness. And then on that exhale, bring your arms down and let it all out. I want you to start to slowly tilt your head side to side. Please continue to take your meditative breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Then let's start to move our fingers and unwind our wrists. Now wiggle your toes and roll out your ankles. We are slowly coming back to present. If your eyes were closed, please slowly open them now, giving yourself some time to readjust yourself back to your surroundings. I want to thank you for joining me today. You've added another tool to support you in your journey forward while giving yourself the advantage to overcoming those challenges, while allowing you to embrace and engage those many opportunities around you. You should be really proud of the work you've done here. Please give yourself a big hug for taking this time for you and connecting into some much needed knowledge. Now, the knowledge that you connected in with today will be with you over the next couple of days. I would really recommend having a pen and paper close at hand so that you can jot down any further insight, aha, or image that comes to you. And make sure that you have pen and paper at your bedside table. That's right. During our sleep, we will connect into this information. Especially if you put the intention before you go to sleep that you want to connect in and remember more of what you've seen in the library or that you've been forgetting. Your high vibrational team will support you in connecting in with it. So you'll have that aha when you wake up. Again, having that pen and paper close at hand helps you get it down before our ego has a chance to step in. I hope that you enjoyed this meditation and you found it helpful in bringing forward some much needed insight and aha. I'm going to continue to create guided meditations for my friends. I want to support you in expanding your repertoire of tools and techniques to support you in overcoming the obstacles that you're faced with while enjoying your experience in this lifetime to the fullest. If you have any suggestions on meditations or tools that you would like me to cover, please leave them below. I love hearing directly from my friends what would help them out the most right now. Again, I want to thank you for spending this time with me and being open to a tool that's going to support you in remembering. Until tomorrow, my friends.